Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Solasta. We are going to be heading out of this place. We've got the final gem, so I think it's the forest that we need to get back to. Fast travel over here. And we'll be heading back to the Manacalon Ruin, which should nicely bring us to a convenient plot point, let's say. Now this is going to be quite the distance to go. I would love it if we could like just randomly travel to different points, but you need an actual destination. Okay, so the Manacalon Ruin. I wonder which route it's going to take us. 10 days, it says. If we go fast, 7 days. We will almost inevitably get... Ooh, I was going to say get surprised, but it looks like we're actually going to be doing alright with this. We are at max level, so there's no need for us to get any more experience, but it's always fun to have a little bit of combat on the way, you know. Stretch the old spell muscles and stuff. So whatever this big thing is, it's unknown what it is, and the other things are actually out of range. So let's get closer so we can see. Oh, the pilgrims are tiny. Big thing is not.
More.
Not a great start, but certainly not terrible. Yeah, let's get a flaming sphere up next to it. That'd be fun. So the flaming sphere will have run into it. So it took a little bit of fire damage. And we'll cast Ray of Frost to slow it down. Potentially slow it down. Or you know we can just entirely miss. Well done, Myron. Okay, next up. I think we're going to get something big. Kind of cold on all three? Sure. $41 cold damage on both of the pilgrims. Not actually got any arrows, so it'll actually be better if I just dash you in and you can do some stabbing next turn. Tom is also not going to get close enough, but we can get in closer.
Only the last blow matters.
Yeah, any blow matters, but that's fine, Tom. That's fine. Ooh, this isn't quite going to be close enough. Let's do the flaming sphere first. And then come up and ready an attack, I think. Oh, it's gone somewhere I did not expect. Twin blade block.
Whoa.
Poor Freya. Definitely avoid the poison. Is it overkill to get No, it's not. It's never overkill. Doing 45 damage in a go is never overkill. Okay, I think we'll go after the big one first.
Got you.
Just to thin out the numbers. There we go. One down. This thing's going to burrow, come up on Freya. Oh no, come up on Mywyn. But Mywyn does get to attack. Once the game figures out how this is going to work. Yeah, stab it coming out of the soil. There we go. We just don't get to see it. Let's do this one first. Oh, Tom, you can do better than that. Much better. And that means Mywyn can stab this pilgrim. Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. Oh well. Let's step away this direction. I know it's going to attack us, but it's just so that we can have the flaming sphere come in down here. I thought that would have been close enough to cause fire damage. Maybe not. Give it a wallop. Just from using bludgeoning action. Cool. A lovely little jaunt. Oh, I need to send this thing away from everyone else. And we want to make a move elsewhere. Oh, I love how it shows up on the map. We have quite a long distance to travel. We're almost back to the Silent Whisper outpost. And I think this is a little bit of a shame, in a way, because things like the scavengers, it was really nice introducing it at the start, but we just haven't had the opportunity to really benefit from them. The bags of holding that we've had have been like incredibly useful, of course, but we've always been able to carry everything that we've wanted. I would have thought that the route would have taken us directly in between here. Those people navigating via landmarks, not being able to rotate the map makes it hard to see if there's a different route that would have been better. So, what is this place going to show us now?
I think this is what the crown showed me.
So, not one of the gems?
Obviously.
Do you feel anything else?
I'm afraid not.
That's a problem.
Let's go back to the council. We have to tell them.
Ooh, okay, make sure we are ready for the game's final chapter. So at this point, we know that there's gems that we don't have, but we have no idea where they are. Let's push on to the council and go tell them what we know or what we don't know, or basically everything. We'll do this nice and fast. 3 long rests will take us there. And we should definitely buy some food when we get there, although we'll probably be able to teleport around to different places. I think that anything that comes near us is pretty much going to get scared away. Sets up camp just outside to avoid paying for the inn. That's amusing. We do have a whole bunch of stuff that we could sell and potentially buy new equipment, but I think I'm going to skip over that at this point. I mean, I might sell stuff very quickly just to clear up a lot of our inventory. I don't think there's any specific items that we're looking for. If we were going to min-max builds and had been like planning from the start, or have 2 fighters or 2 rogues, then there might be things that we want. But we've found enough decent items throughout the adventure. So I'd say we're in a pretty good place, all in all. Right, on to the council. Travel interrupted by a cutscene.
Three gems missing?
Perhaps they've been destroyed.
We tested the first one. It can't be done.
They must be magically concealed.
So the crown must remain incomplete?
Maybe the Sorax have the missing gems.
Well, that would suck.
After all, they attacked you more than once. They're clearly still after the crown.
If you can't find the gems, why keep the crown out there? It'll just keep attracting the Sorax. The attunement, remember? I'm sorry, senior deputies, but despite the attunement, I believe the crown should be secured. And secured by more than 4 adventurers who spend their nights camped in the Badlands.
Disagree.
We can't do that to them. They have served the council faithfully.
Don't be naive. We are facing a major threat. You understand the meaning of sacrifice, and so should they.
We have searched the Badlands for these gems at our own risk.
We trusted you to keep your word and leave us the crown.
If I may, I think we need more time to consider the situation. More time? How much time? Maybe just give it a night.
I could use the day to consult with my people.
So could I.
Fine then. Anyone against?
Me?
Thank you, Lord Danantar. The Legacy Council is now adjourned.
So this will probably be based on your reputation for how likely they are to side with you, I would guess.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
I knew it. They'll take the crown and never mind what that does to me.
This is wrong.
We could run.
What's the point? We know what's at stake.
They're right about one thing. Sorax will keep coming after us. After the crown.
We could retrace our steps. Go back to where we found the gems. Perhaps there's a trail we overlooked.
There's nothing anymore. I can't feel another gem anywhere.
Excuse me, senior deputies.
Clear skies, Headland.
I would advise you to avoid the palace residence tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not at liberty to say. Just trust me. You have your lodgings at the Gravekeep's castle. You should spend the night there.
Okay.
What kind of advice is that?
Are you really working for the Arcaneum?
Why else would I be here?
This elf is...
What do you think?
It sounds like a warning.
Or a threat?
Can we trust him?
Trust the new Empire?
I have no idea what to do, but I'd like to sleep in a bed tonight.
Yeah.
I miss Carol's beer.
And Merton's sweet talk.
I prefer the residence. I like Captain Ironshell kissing me goodnight.
Maybe in your dreams.
So I'm assuming we'll have a choice for where to go. But I think we'll go to the Gravekeep's cask. I think we'll heed the warning.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
We need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
10 gold pieces. That's the downside of it. I'm happy with the setup that we've got, so we'll keep as is.
Senior deputies.
Captain, what's the news?
You didn't hear? Your quarters at the residence were ransacked.
Ah.
When?
During the night. It's lucky you weren't there.
Huh? We could have handled a burglar or two.
They were more than simple burglars to infiltrate the palace undetected.
Who then?
I can't say for sure, but some are saying Sor Akath. We were supposed to be safe there, remember? I'm well aware. We have put further magical security measures in place.
Good.
Good to know.
You are most welcome. Good day to you, senior deputies.
It appears Headland's shore spell was right.
He knew. But how?
He's a spy or something similar.
He looks normal to me.
That's what spies do.
So, now what?
Now we talk to
Back to
Headland.
the council, I suppose, and see what they decided.
Or we could pay shore spell a visit.
Yeah, I think that talking to Headland is the best course of action at this point. So Headland, what the hell?
Ah, here you are.
Do you find our visit surprising, Master Shorespell?
No, not at all. Since you followed my advice.
How do you know that?
You're here, alive and unwounded. I heard there was some disturbance at the residence.
Oh, is that so?
But clearly you're here for business, not small talk.
So that told us nothing. Alright, let's go back to the council and see what they say. I reckon the council's been infiltrated, and Faysech is probably the biggest culprit.
Honourable delegates, please be seated. The Legacy Council is now in session. Chancellor Gormsdotter has the floor.
Thank you, Protector. Honorable Council members, we at the Guild of Antiquarians have come to an agreement regarding the quest for the gems of the crown of the Magister. We believe that the crown should be secured, and therefore surrendered by its current owners, in exchange for a generous payment, raised by all parties in the Council.
You can't!
You will wait for your turn to speak, Senior Deputy.
We searched the Badlands for these gems, and now you're just taking the crown away from us?
Order!
We are well aware of your reservations, and we understand them. Yet, from what I heard, all parties have agreed that you should comply, for the security of all.
Security? You talk of security? What security? Just last night, Sorax attacked our quarters in the residence!
What?
Sorax? Here in Caer Kiflin?
In the palace?
Order!
Immediate action is needed.
Well, find the damned Sorax then!
Please, my lords!
You! Where are your paladins?
Where are your wizards and their divination spells?
Stop it! None of this is helping.
But it is amusing.
Lord Sunblaze, you're supposed to be neutral here. Someone must introduce a formal request.
Right. Apologies. You're right. Let's vote. Only senior members, please. Those for securing the crown, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Nay.
Nay.
Well, we have a majority.
We'll help you with the attunement issue.
Whoa, wait! Who's gonna take the crown, and where? Well, the most secure location would be the Temple of Aina, of course. The Hearth. Of course! Right here in Caer Kiflin. Neutral ground, of course, but still, the Principality of Masgarth is the center of Solasta.
Do you have a better idea, Dean Fasek?
We have secure locations too.
Yeah.
How many high-ranking paladins in your tower, Fasek? More than actual wizards in your school.
Order! Remember the dignity of your positions, my lords. Senior deputies, if you please. The council has spoken.
Yeah, someone here is a traitor.
You keep bickering, instead of looking for the traitor among you.
This is a grave accusation, Senior Deputy.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, honored delegates. The council is now in recess.
In this situation, it's the only thing to say.
It can't end like this.
I can hear it calling.
Senior deputies, please, a word.
Summer? What do you want? Your Chancellor led the charge against us in there.
I'm truly sorry, but I have some information that might interest you.
I doubt it.
It's about the secret cult of Arivad.
What?
I admit, this is second-hand intelligence, but still...
Speak up.
One of my people saw a man with a tattoo.
The letter A?
Yes. He followed the man all day, and to a gathering that night, in a remote village to the south.
What village?
It's called Earcorn. Very small, but you'll find it easily on any local map.
Thank you, Halman.
You're welcome. Someone must take care of these cultists. And the council, well, you know.
Yes, we do.
Yes, they're a little tied up with their own ends.
I'm so sorry.
Why? You didn't betray us.
I understand how they see things, but
Something's wrong with the council.
the council's still young. Everyone is angling for influence. But squabbling academics are better than clashing armies.
Only Ergatine supported us. I mean, beside you.
Why would the new Empire be the only friend we have in there?
Ergatine's a moderate, it's true. But the new Empire is subtle. Plans within plans. It's hard to say whether he was following orders or voting his conscience. I wouldn't read too much into his vote, at least for now. It didn't change anything, anyway. But what about you? How are you coping without the crown?
Better than I expected.
Same for me, actually. It almost feels like we still have the crown.
Exactly. We lost its magical power, but the voice is still calling.
Interesting. So the attunement is unaffected by physical separation?
Keep the crown safe, Marshal. Will you, please?
You have my word.
Yeah, without it, we might have to actually, you know, take Scrolls of Revivify with us. Okay, well, we need to move to Earcorn. I think we'll stop by Market Street on the way just to clear some of our bits out. Oh, we've got more people to talk to.
Hey, you!
Yeah, Merton.
Not drowning in your beer today, Arwen?
No, wait. They took the crown from you?
How do you know that?
How? You really think I'm just a drunk? The whole Principality knows you have that crown. I mean, had.
Yeah. Indeed.
Something's not right.
You think we need you to tell us?
I mean something's up. Something big.
What, exactly?
They're here.
Who? The Sorax?
Not them. They're pawns.
You're drunk.
What is wrong with you? Haven't you seen enough? Didn't you see what they can do to people? At first I thought you were just another bunch of brainless council lackeys. But you've seen their ways. In Coperin and plenty other places, I'm sure. The way they get into people's heads. I've watched the people of Caer Kiflin for 10 years. I've felt a change. Slow, subtle. Until now, it's getting stronger, and I can't let them win.
So what? You're ready to become a hero again?
I can still fight.
I'll take a drunk
Are
on
you
my
offering
team.
to join us?
You brought back my sword. That blade and I. You've slayed countless abominations down there in the Badlands. You helped me get closure for my lost child. Yes. I'd like to join you.
Alright, yeah. Definitely.
Fine. Come with us.
I mean,
Haha, now you're talking.
he might be a pawn, but we can always, like, kill him at some point down the line, I'm assuming. So, with him on the team, we still need to go and sell stuff down at the market. And then probably check out the various bits and bobs. Let's come around here. So everything non-magical goes over here. Maybe even, like, magical weapons. The Staff of Metis is a lovely staff, but we honestly don't need it. And with the other stuff that we've got as well. Crossbow bolts, poison bolts, poison bolts. I needed to give that across. Rapier +2. Can sell that. $18,000 gold. Yeah, we don't need to be doing this. This is mostly just to clear out a lot of weight from our inventory. Bag of holding with so many suits of armor in. Holy symbol amulet, that goes. Gold bracelet, jeweled bracelet. Gemstone pendant, why not? 2 brooches, chalice. Jeweled rings. I think that's the crux of it. over here. We've got a couple of things we can sell as well. Oh, you've actually got some arrows that we should have put in. Don't sell that javelin, actually. We want to keep that. Nowhere near as much in terms of actual value, but... And over here, we want to keep white burn in case we want to swap it out, going up against something that's immune to cold. But we can sell the bolts. Because we're not going to use those. Cool. And in terms of like stuff to buy, I'm not going to bother digging through the various suppliers and see what we could get. Let's check, see if we've missed any. Oh, actually, I want to check for other quests and things. Temple of the Lost God. Wait, if we need to speak to Arwen Merton, who's right here, that's going to be... How do we talk to him? I don't know how this is supposed to work. Might not be possible. We'll have to figure that out. A couple of bits. We're not going to bother picking those up. Sell everything. What powers have you got? Rope grapple. Well, that's kind of cool. His animation looks a little bit broken. Okay, we'll ignore Merton for the moment. And just move on, I think. Should be able to get there in under a day. It's really close by. Failed to complete a long rest because we didn't have enough food, but that's not a problem.
This is it? Ear corn?
Look, a farm. And another. High adventure. I love it.
This doesn't exactly feel like the headquarters for a massive invasion.
But it could be hiding a small group of infiltrators.
Could definitely.
Let's look around for anything suspicious.
What? No tavern? That's suspicious for a start.
I'd agree.
That was my line.
You'd better be quiet if you don't want us to be spotted.
Yeah, I would love to be able to talk to him, but I just don't know how. So we might have to wait until we're done with this. Let's go on to cautious mode. And we've got a couple of minutes before we need to wrap the episode up, so we'll have a little explore around. This is sort of suspicious in itself. Don't know if we care about all of these. Well, I suppose there's not that many, is there? Actually, that does remind me, I wanted to move the bow across. So there's that, and that. We could get something else crafting, but at this point in the adventure, I don't think there's really going to be anything that we can add. Like a scroll of magic missile. Probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Okay, we'll carry on exploring.
I have something.
Footprints? Really? It's a village. People live here.
Big footprints.
Your villagers have claws.
Sorax? This is it. Be ready for anything.
I bet it's not Sorax. I bet it's something else. Oh, then again, maybe it is. Maybe it is. So a veteran, we've got an assassin. Let's get people on their ranged stuff and we will rail down hell on them. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Tom.
Curses. My fault.
That was missing on 11. Tom's the only one who's going to get the benefit of that surprise. Really. Okay, where is the abomination's over here? Can get fireball on both of these guys. Oh, that's pretty good. Probably should have done Arcane Fury first. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Keep going for the assassin. I suppose it's quite close by. But go for the veteran. Missed him with the second shot. Get a Ray of Frost on this close by one. Try and hinder him a little bit. That'll help. I'll wait to do the action surge until he's closer though. Arwen, what are we going to do with you? Rope grapple?
Of course you've been detected.
I mean, it was more like a Care Bear stare. Interesting to see it, nevertheless. Switch back to your blades. Everything's going to start coming closer. All the shadow murder. Yeah. Let's take advantage of our. Oh, he loses hindered if he does that. Well, we don't know where he went, but... Don't attack my mage! Oh, he just, like, poked him with a dagger. You know what? Keep the fire on these two. Hey! That's annoying. He's not going to have infinite spell slots. But we're definitely going to have to get like some spirit guardians and some other things around. Okay, who is... You're the most damaged. I'm going to save the spells for shielding, I think. Legendary action. Ow. Okay, we can do an action surge, so we can take a couple of swings at this guy, and then switch weapon. Oh, that's annoying. So let's get Spirit Guardians out. Super painful on Iris. You're not in combat yet, so you could come round and start hitting this guy. Oh, there was an assassin there. What a surprise. Okay, so we're going to need to... Can we not target this guy? Is it going to be weird about it? I suppose because he's actually invisible, isn't he? Well, it's wasting his legendary resistance. Fine, I guess you're doing nothing. Tom also can't move in. It's so frustrating. And if we step away, there'll be an attack of opportunity. And we count as in melee, so everything counts as disadvantage for shooting as well. Oh, this is the worst.
If it doesn't kill you.
Ooh. Merton took it well, though. Yeah, counterspell. Do we know what he's casting? No, we don't. Three hits. Yowza. Black tentacles. On you two?
Take it
I do think that Iris is going to go down, but... Ooh, we might get lucky. Probably not, though. No, there we go. And the tentacles are gone. It was a mistake to get those. Okay, use power. Lay on hands on Iris. Back on your feet, soldier. Well, not back on your feet, but, you know, stand up at least. Okay, back to the big weapon. We're after this assassin.
Again.
Good hits. Really, really good. That's what we needed. You've not been hurt. But we could try and like move this guy away and maybe there'll be an attack opportunity. Or move this closer. Yeah, let's move you this way. Not really giving me the control that I was hoping for. Alright, grabbed the wrong one. Oh well. It is what it is. Merchant's taking it on the chin. That's a lot of damage though.
Deal with it.
Still got 51 health. Yeah, I think taking out the slightly injured one first is a smart move. 3 attacks, nice. There we go.
Harder.
I want Tom to come down into that space. So Tom in, change to your daggers.
Most unfortunate.
Come on, Tom. Hey! Ooh, that's a lot of radiant damage, but it's fine because Maywin's got plenty of health left. And we've successfully shielded Ias, so he'll be able to do stuff.
Walk it off.
Like Cone of Cold. If we hold left shift, we can toggle like the plane that we're working on. It's interesting. I'm not sure how effective it is, but yeah, we want these. Is it worth it for the two of them? No. No, it's not. Because he's got almost no health left. We'll get 2 on him to be certain. 1 on you, 1 on you. 4 down there. It's casting shield. Counterspell it. Well, actually no, because it's wasting a spell slot for him. Okay, that was all right. Big one. Really going after Merton. We might need to do some healing on Merton. I know it's an attack opportunity, but we need Merton to be able to disengage. Hopefully before he dies.
You'll die anyway.
Oh, that was terrible. Change the shield. Use your second wind. Okay, Merton, need you to disengage. Can you attack as you're disengaging?
Good.
Yes, you can. Well, that's all right. Okay, stabbity. More stabbity. That's less stabbity.
Fortune is fickle.
Definitely counter. Counter spell, such a good thing. Blight on you. Legendary resistance, but still pretty cool. It's gonna hurt, but it's fine. Tom's got plenty of fight left in him. So does Freya if we can actually hit. Yeah, carry on chasing this guy down. I should have changed the other weapon. Too late. At least we'll be able to add the block to Merton.
Another miss?
We haven't landed a strike in quite a while. Use Spell Tyrant to move this that way. Okay. Didn't work. Shriek? No. Nasty Blade. I want you to disengage again. I don't want you dying. He's possibly our best fighter, but because he was tanking everything right at the start. Tom! That's better. Definitely counterspell. Don't even know what that was. We don't care. You're doing nothing. And at this point, hold monster on him. Failed his legendary resistance. I'm gonna have to read up about the whole legendary resistance thing. Probably should have just done damage to him. I'll tell you what, this is a challenging fight, though.
No quarter given.
There's been a couple of points where we've gotten lucky. Call the knight and heal himself. All right. Keep on the big one. Oh, maximum smite.
You lose.
Wow. Doubling that smite damage. 43 radiant damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 D8.
Yeah! Oh, bad luck.
Change to the big blade. These guardian spirits are absolutely amazing. Such good advice to craft. I mean, I already had a Warden Blade crafting when the advice came in to craft one, but you don't understand how good Guardian Spirits is until you use it, and then it's just like, why would anyone do anything else? This is just incredible. He's out of range. Let's move closer and try and rope grapple him down. Okay, he failed his save, but because he's flying, it does nothing.
A modest success.
I'd say that was alright. We could also walk next to him and levitate up, like right next to him, but we don't have a Dispel Magic. Ray of Frost? Yeah, counter. Firebolt? Yeah, Firebolt. It's a solid amount of damage. And we can just carry on whittling him down with everyone. Oh, hang on. Dispel Magic. I knew there was a reason why I was saving it. So, Mywin, at this point, dash behind. Merton can actually get in and get a couple of swings off.
That's battle.
Whoa. That was nasty.
That didn't feel like we surprised them.
Because we didn't. This was a trap.
Yep. Carefully set up to kill us. Well, you, I guess.
Halman Summer?
He said the intelligence wasn't certain.
The Antiquarian? He told you about this place?
He's a traitor.
A Sorak in disguise?
They're all traitors.
Or just one of their agents.
Anyone checked him for a tattoo?
There's only one way to know for sure.
Let's go back to Caer Kithlan.
Okay, well, in terms of stuff to loot, there is a couple of things around here, but we are quite over time for this episode, so I'm just going to grab it all on Mywin. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told... Ooh, I'm going to have some things to ID. You'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Solasta. See you soon.